What's up, y'all? Welcome into another edition of SSPN. You can probably see this is a little bit of a shorter video. We're going to be trying to get out some more short content for you guys and just kind of go rapid fire here. And Ethan, after these first couple games of the year, we're about 4 weeks in, about a month into the season, and it really looks like the Spurs might be a different team than what we thought they were going to be coming into the year in that 9-10 range. Maybe there's still a chance when Jakob Poeltl comes back that they could turn things around and maybe get into that kind of play-in range. But from what I've seen so far, I feel like I've definitely had a mentality change on this team, and it seems like they're probably going to be looking outside in whenever it comes to the playoffs or the play-in. Tell me what you got.
I can totally see where you're coming from, Jude. The season has not started how anyone thought or hoped it would for the San Antonio Spurs. We kind of look a little lackluster out there. Our age is showing, and it's definitely apparent that the loss of DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay, and Patty Mills, while probably beneficial for our young guys as far as development goes, it's going to have a negative impact as far as win-loss goes in the end of the day. However, I still don't think play-in tournament range is out of the question. I think we're only a couple games out of the ninth or eighth seed at this point. It's still very early, and like you said, we don't have Jakob Poeltl, who was proving to be extremely important in those first couple games, not only as his defensive anchor, but also as an offensive player when it comes to playmaking, setting great picks, and even scoring in the low post, which surprised both of us early on in the season. If we can get Jakob back and kind of get back into a groove of things, I don't think play-in tournament is out of the question. But at the same time, making the play-in tournament still means that we're probably a lottery team. We were 10th seed last year. We made the play-in tournament. We still had the 11th overall pick. So are we a lottery team? Absolutely. Are we going to make the play-in? That is still yet to be, fully conclusive, at least at this point in the season.
Here's my thing. If the size issue consistently continues to be an issue, then I think that the Spurs are going to find themselves on the outside of the play-in. The good news is, whenever it comes to that aspect, is that Zach Collins should be coming back around December and May, and we have some inside sources. He has been doing workouts with guys like Trey Jones. We'll talk a little bit more about that later, but he is a guy that could come in and really fix that issue and maybe help them get over the top in these close games that they've been losing. But it's early. There's been a lot of injured teams that they've played, like the Kings and the Lakers both times have not had LeBron. So there's still a lot more to be written in this book that is the 2021-2022 Spurs season, Ethan. But I'm going to continue to say that I'm actually going to change my tone from earlier in the year and continue with kind of the title of this video and just say that I think this Spurs team is going to be a lottery team, but I also think that they're going to be on the outside of the play-in. I just think that what I've seen so far, the youth in this team is just going to lead to too many mental mistakes that have nothing to do with talent, but in just the fact of learning NBA basketball. I think that there are going to be too many of those mistakes that end up adding up and will leave the Spurs on the outside looking in whenever it comes to the play-in tournament to get into the playoffs. But with that being said, there's always a bright side, and that's that the farther down the Spurs are, whenever it comes to the record books, the higher the pick is going to be, and we have some talented guys this year. Ethan, any final thoughts on this whole play-in and lottery team discussion?
I think it's probably a safer bet, Jude, to go with what you said, that we won't make the play-in tournament. I'm just not willing to give you like 100% we're out yet at this point in time because, like you said, Jakob Poeltl and Zach Collins coming back both from COVID and from injury as the season progresses. And also, Jude, I honestly, as a Spurs fan, it would probably be better if we didn't make the play-in tournament,
Right,
in all
we're learning
honesty.
that.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you check this out, there's still a lot left, like we said earlier, on this Spurs season, so we're going to watch it all play out. And if you want to stay tuned to SSPN, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.